Hi, I'm Gareth Davis, or Garjin on YouTube. I'm just trying out the Torque app dashcam track recorder. I haven't got it linked up to OBD2 because I've got my gauge plugged into that. The gauge has been brilliant. It tells me my instant miles per gallon. It's got a low voltage alarm. It's got a speed alarm so I can shift gear. So when the not the revs, because the revs only go up to 6,000, and obviously this car goes well above 6,000, so that's no good. But it'll tell you to shift at a certain speed. So the message is error, but it's still an alarm. It's got temperature, it's got voltage, it's got all your scanning for faults. So very handy gauge. RPM, speed, very handy. Been well impressed with it. High temperature alarm it's got. Turns out the MGTF temperature gauge sits just below half, and basically at that temperature it's like 97 Celsius. So I wouldn't rely on the temperature gauge on these cars at all. It's nice to have a real-time temperature gauge that actually tells you the temperature. As you can hear, I've got a bit of whirring from my timing belt tensioner after I did the head gasket, so I'm going to have to get a tensioner and cam belt to do that on this car in the future. Hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. Get the little I-beam timing tool, costs about £14 online, to hold the timing cogs in place. But I'm not sure I can afford it this quarter. It was quiet before I changed the head gasket, but I guess when I've tensioned it up it's put some extra pressure on. So the standard MGTF temperature gauge is at quarter now, and on the independent one it says 70 Celsius. just popping down to the local shop, get a few things to eat, and then later I'm going to be doing some work on my university first paper this term. Doing youth and child studies and psychology. I'm still having a bit of problem with this car with keeping the charge in. It keeps dropping its charge for no reason. I put an amp meter across the fuses in the engine bay. See, there was no major drains. I've changed the battery, changed the alternator belt when it all came loose. And I've also set up a quick release charger. So the charger's in the house out of the rain, and then just a cable going out to the car that just plugs into the car. It's been very helpful. Leaving it on trickle charge, you know. I've even got a bigger battery on than it's supposed to, taking up the full battery space with more ampage, you know. But we're still having problems because obviously I don't want to leave the trickle charger on all the time because it'll dry out the battery, take all the fluid away, burn off the fluid, evaporator, being on charge all the time. So just keeping an eye on that. I'll be back in a minute, just popping into the shop. probably edit that gap out. Oh, she started alright anyway. That's good news. Just wait, push the button on the gauge to activate it. There we are, come on. The gauge is ready, let's go. Where's that one going? Just in that space there. CR60 BVG. So she's still warming up, she's 81 Celsius, 82 Celsius now. Normal running temperature is about 97 Celsius. I haven't seen an Escort like this in a long time. Unfortunately, the Escort went the other way. I've never used this Torque track recorder app yet, so it'd be nice to have a video of it. If I like it, as a camera, I might unplug the gauge and use the ODB2 adapter to the app, so it'll have the gauges working. So running temperature now is 95 Celsius, and we're about 2-3 mil below the halfway temperature on the standard MGTF gauge. 96 now. And the MGTF gauge is at the standard position where everything's okay. The outside temperature is a lot cooler, so we might not get up to 97. It might be slightly cooler. Oh, we're up to 97 now. So pulling up the hill cooled the temperature off quite a few Celsius. Interesting to know, future reference. Spanking your MGTF brings the temperature down by quite a few Celsius, rather than just ticking along with minimum airflow. Now we're crawling along again, the temperature's gone back up to 96. And we're back out. Well, thank you for watching my trip to the shop with the Torque app, with the track recorder going. And you know what? If anybody knows of a front end for a Bailey Ranger 5, 2005, I need a front end and front window because of the fire damage when my Volvo caught fire. Because I need to change that front end. It's a bit deformed, and the wind always rips the covers when I put a cover on the front. So please like, comment and subscribe.